During this presentation, we will review all testing protocols for progress monitoring 1 and 2 for the Florida Assessment of Student Thinking. While many slides will be read verbatim, some may not. Test administrators are responsible for all of the information included in this presentation. Test security. Inappropriate actions by school or district personnel before, during, or after test administration may result in consequences such as test invalidations and/or loss of teaching certification. Please carefully read the test security policies and procedures, Florida statute, and State Board of Education rules in Section 4. Please note the Florida Test Security Statutes and Test Security Rules. Please note the Florida Test Security Statute. Please note the prohibited activities during test administration. Students are not allowed to have any electronic devices around them or on their person during any test administration. Test administrators must include the correct time on their seating chart. Remember that failure to provide the correct amount of time will likely result in test invalidation. A script is included in your testing materials for each administration. Please read the appropriate administration script verbatim to students. The test administration manual for PM1 and 2 are available on the links presented in this presentation. If you would like additional training resources, the following sites below provide more information. Please adhere to the test dates given in this presentation. Students are allowed only one testing attempt, and there is no minimum testing time. The test administrator must monitor and keep track of testing time. Student desks or workstations need to be cleared of all materials except for the appropriate test materials. Students may not have books, notes, or electronic devices of any kind during testing, even if they do not use them. Students may not talk to other students or make any disturbance. Students must work independently. Students will take PM1 and 2 and 3 in the secure testing browser. Please note that students will not log into their computers to take the test. However, they will use the secure testing icon on their desktop screen. Note the accessibility options available to all students for every test administration. Test administrators keep in mind when students change the background or text color, it will distort the question and allow some parts to remain unseen. Sample test items as well as teacher training options are provided in the links below. This tutorial explains how to use the equation editor tool and lets students practice using the tool to enter answers that are numbers, expressions, or equations. Students can use the keyboard, the on-screen keypad, or a combination of both to enter responses. This tutorial must be done before students take the test at teacher discretion. Teachers are required at the beginning of the year to reset their password. Your testing coordinator has sent out information on how to do so. Please note the two-factor authentication reminder. This must be done every 7 days when opening Cambium assessments. Please note how to prepare your classroom for testing. The day of testing, testing materials will be located in the testing coordinator's office. Please pick up your testing materials by 8:50 a.m. and allow time for checkout. Make sure that you log into the Bella testing team as that is where all communication takes place. This document is included in your testing materials. When you check out your materials, please check off each item as it pertains to you. When returning your test materials to the testing coordinator's office, the testing coordinator or designee will check off to make sure that all items are returned. Every test administrator will be provided with a script for the content being tested. The script must be read verbatim. Note the necessary items to supervise students during testing. During testing, teacher assistance is not required. Students must complete the test on their own. Please do not discuss any test content with students or answer any questions regarding the content of the test. Please note how to start a test session. When creating a test session, please make sure to click on the correct content. When testing multiple grade levels, please make sure to check each one before starting the operational session. When all appropriate grade levels are selected, you may then click on Start Operational Session. Please note what must be done after giving the test. Teachers, please advise parents of test date. Students who leave during the test will not be given the option to complete their test at a later date. Only students who become ill during testing will be able to complete a test session when they return. If you have any questions regarding this presentation, please contact your testing coordinator.